Adio, neighborinos. See that? I don't know if you've seen our meter in the past, but normally it spins a lot faster than that. And it's going to start going backwards here pretty soon as the sun comes up over the ridge of the house. See, it's about a few minutes till 8, and meter on the inverter says we're progressively cranking out more and more power. I got up bright and early this morning to go watch it, and I watched it as it pretty much said just about 0, and it's slowly climbing. A minute ago it was about almost 0.7, and I think it just kind of oscillates its way up depending on the, it's charging the batteries at the same time. Let's see here. The minus is basically what we're bringing in from the utility, and whoa, did you see that? I don't know what the heck that was. Earlier it was the coffee pot. Did jump to 0.6 just now. Something just changed. That's the amount of energy the inverter is outputting in kilowatts. And for a good part of the second half of yesterday when I got home, it was not uncommon to see this thing cranking out 1.5 kilowatts easily. And it says sell to grid, but I can promise you we're not yet selling to grid, I don't think, until AC1, that lower line, becomes positive. If it's negative, that means we're using it. If it's positive, we're creating it and selling it. We kind of jump back and forth between charging our batteries and the house, and that load keeps climbing considerably, and then it goes away. I don't know, unless the coffee pot has a thermostat. I'll bet you that's what it is. There's probably a temperature switch in the coffee pot. When that coffee pot came on, this thing went up to about the level it went up to when the air conditioner started. Now granted, this thing's not running the air conditioner. It does run the blower. And it's just amazing to think that that little coffee pot consumes about the same amount of energy as an air conditioner blower for a 2,200 square foot home. That's just amazing. My wife for Christmas bought me a coffee pot with a 2-hour timer on it, so that after 2 hours it automatically shuts itself off. And that was probably the most energy saving device we had in this house up until this. So we're up and running. This is day 2. Yesterday we managed to dump the house first thing in the morning, because that was my first morning with the sun coming up with everything hooked up, and didn't quite know what I was doing. Did have the configuration settings in there right, and I think we've managed to tune it in a little better. Much better. We'll probably continue to tune it as the days go on to get it to where it's got a pretty good routine on it. So, nice little system, I must say. It's pretty smart. Very smart system. It's got a lot of features built in that you can tell it's feeling out the system. You know, you can see when it's ramping up and ramping down slowly. You can tell when it's ramping back down, and then kind of finding a equilibrium point, which is good. That's a smart system that finds it on its own without you having to tune it for it. A lot of people don't have the will or the understanding to tune a PID loop or a PID loop, and so having something that is able to hone itself in on a set point is pretty good. We added another conduit yesterday. That's for the network cable going into the bottom. We now have network cables going from charger 1, charge 2, inverter to master control panel. So everyone's talking, everyone's on the same page, and we're making energy. It's kind of cool.